Hi there, welcome to Seasons Change. My name is Luann. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a super easy crock-pot chicken chili that's going to use up several items from your prepper pantry. Welcome to Seasons Change. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a super easy crock-pot chicken chili using some staples from your prepper pantry. These are very basic items that I'm sure you probably already have on hand. Now, if you've been following my channel for any amount of time, you may have seen this recipe before, but I wanted to do it again in a different fashion that's going to be more focused on creative recipes using our prepper pantry staple items. So let's go ahead and jump right into this recipe. Okay, so let me show you the ingredients that we're going to be using in this recipe. For canned items, we have the whole kernel corn, some black beans, and a can of Rotel tomatoes. You're also going to need 1 package of the ranch seasoning mix and 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese. Now, in this little seasoning bowl, you can either use store-bought taco seasoning, or you can do like I did. This is just 1 tablespoon of chili powder and 1 teaspoon of cumin with some salt and pepper. And then this is just a copy of the recipe that I will link down below in the description box, so don't forget to check that out whenever you finish watching this video. Now, I have the chicken in the microwave thawing out. It's some vacuum sealed chicken that I froze up a couple weeks ago, and so now I'm going to take that out of the microwave and go ahead and put it in the crock pot. It doesn't have to be boneless chicken breast if you prefer thigh meat, but it does have to be boneless, and it needs to equal at least 1 to 1.5 pounds of chicken. Okay, I like to use a crock pot liner, so the first thing I did was put that in, and then I gave it a good coat of some non-stick cooking spray, since my chicken breast will be the first item to go into the crock pot and I don't want it sticking to the bottom. Like I said, the chicken breasts that I'm using were previously frozen, and I did put them in my microwave on defrost for a little bit, but they're still a little frozen, and that's just fine. Now, to the chicken breast, I'm going to go ahead and add my canned items. Now, first up, I'm going to be adding my corn, and this doesn't get any easier. You don't even have to drain it. So you're just going to dump the corn on top. And next up are going to be my black beans. I have drained them, and I just ran a little bit of water in there and drained them for a second time. I'm just going to dump those right on top as well. And then the final canned item is going to be our Rotel. Again, you don't have to drain this. The only thing that I drained was the black beans. So we're just going to dump the Rotel right on top also. And that's going to do it for the canned items. And I'm just going to spread that out a little bit on top of the chicken. And next I'm going to put my seasoning mix. And it is perfectly okay to go ahead and use a store-bought taco mix, but I just find it easier to mix up my own. Now, right along those lines of seasoning, we're going to open the ranch packet and put it on top as well. Okay, let me show you what that looks like. Okay, this is what it's going to look like in your crock pot. We just have the chicken on the bottom, covered with the 3 cans of the vegetables, which is black beans, corn, and the Rotel. Then you're going to sprinkle your taco mix on top, and then the ranch seasoning packet. Now the final thing that we're going to do is just lay the block of cream cheese on top and put a lid on it. Okay, I'm just going to lay that right on top. You don't have to cut it up or do anything extra to it at this point. The only thing you have to do now is just put a lid on it and forget about it. Now, if you cook this on low, it's going to take anywhere from 6 to 8 hours, or you can put it on high for 4 to 6 hours. I'm going to be putting mine on high, so I'll be back to check on this in 4 to 6 hours. Here it is after 4 hours on high. All you're going to have to do is stir it all together, and that's all there is to it. I like to serve mine with some shredded cheddar cheese and some corn tortilla strips. Check out the recipe in the description box below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!